Your grandma is not subscribing to this ghetto culture. I'm glad she made you look dumb. Yes, she's snitching. Welcome back to the channel, Danye BC2. And please hit that like button and subscribe if you like what you see. So today we have Charleston White. Love him or hate him, he is always popping up in the trending, or he's always doing something to catch everybody's attention. But this video right here really stuck out to me. It stuck out to me because I think it shows why our community is bad, but I think it also shows that our grandparents have the guide. Our grandparents, I think their voices are shut out sometimes, and we don't take their advice due to all this technology and new stuff that we think that they're not hip, or we think we can't learn from them. But I think that's total opposite. They've been here. They've been here. They've been through everything we probably been through outside of technology and stuff, but they've been through the course. So I just love always hearing the perspective of an older person. And like I said, this is a great video. It ran across my timeline, and we can both, I mean, we can react to this together. So let's take a look at the video.
No, I'm just saying, like, yeah.
So how you know they got reported for snitching?
Because I work with the police.
Yeah. Why you snitching? Why y'all just mind your business? Like, you the first black person I've ever seen, like broke the black nigga code.
Oh, you must ain't had no grandmama.
No, I got a grandma still to this day.
Your grandmama tell them police. She call the police and like.
So, oh yeah, and let's put the banner. Grandma snitch, as you can see, is the banner, because they're about to talk about snitching and they're about to ask. You're gonna see later on in video, but he's basically talking to Charleston White, saying he's like the first person he's seen on the internet that glorifies snitching and that broke the code of snitching, he's saying. And I think a lot of people have different definitions of snitching and what's good, what's right, who can snitch and who not. Listen, I'm definitely in agreement that if you have nothing to do with the streets, you don't live by the code, you go to work, or a regular citizen, yes, you can call the police if you're in trouble or have issues, or that's who you can go to help. So Charleston White is saying that he goes to the police or he's a snitch when things pop up. Now, the biggest controversy on that is they say Charleston White has this image or is part of the streets, which we can have our arguments of, do you think he is he not, is he wrong, is he right? I'm just telling you that that's what he believes. He believes he's a citizen, which, yeah, I mean, he is a citizen. And he's not in street gang involved activity. So I would label him as a civilian, even though he does talk a lot of trash, but he is a civilian at the end of the day. And he thinks it's okay to snitch. So that's the argument they're having right now is, Charleston White, you're a snitch. Like, what's wrong with you? So let's look more into it.
No, she mind her business.
She see somebody breaking her neighbor house, you lying to me. You ain't not no Jesus. Do she believe in Jesus?
Call her. Yes. Call her grandma.
She'll tell.
No, she wouldn't.
All Jesus believing people gonna tell.
So he said, call your grandma right now. Aiden said, call your grandma right now to see if she was snitch. And Charleston White saying that she's a Jesus believing grandma. She ain't gonna snitch. And so this is what he's doing right now.
Can you call Granny? You know my granny.
I met her. She's a nice lady.
I'm gonna call her on your head though. What you laughing at?
I won't.
I'm dead ass. This is my granny. It's not no thing call her. Grandmother, people can hear you. Don't say nothing crazy. Look, can you hear me? So, Granny, so you in the house, you see somebody breaking into your neighbor's house. Is you gonna say something? Or you gonna mind your business? Oh, he's right. You a snitch.
Yo, the funniest part about this is Charleston White's facial expression does not change. Most people would have been like, "Oh, I told you." His sixth grade, he's dead serious and he's not playing around, which I think is also a lesson to be learned, that he's dead serious. This isn't like a joke. Like, older people that think like this are dead serious. But you heard the grandma's response. Hell yeah, I'm calling the cops. I'm calling 911 was her first response if somebody's breaking into a house next to me.
Why you looking like that? Because he know.
Look, and then he tried to get mad. Why you looking like that? I think that's a great video. Like I said, grandma, she has a right to call the cops. You're tripping if you think not so. Like, she's trying to look after the community. She's trying to look out for her own safety. If they're robbing the house next to her, what's stopping them from not robbing her house? Like, come on, like, what? Like, I don't understand it. Like I said, I don't understand it. I can understand if you're in the streets, you live by a code, you signed up for it. This is some of the rules that apply, even though most of the people don't even live up to the rules that apply. They all talk and don't really move how they say they do. Some people do, and respect to them because that's what their code is. But for this guy, this tough guy, like, so I'm saying, like, to sit here and say his grandma wouldn't snitch, or, oh, granny, what? Like, his first response was, oh, granny, you snitching? This what you doing? Yes, dummy. What are you talking about? She's looking after her safety. She's looking after her community. She doesn't like violence or things that come of that nature. What are we talking about here? Like, this is how far removed of, this is just stupidity. Like, I don't, like I said, everybody can sit here and act tough, snitch this, snitch that. Man, listen. Like I said, if I don't got nothing to do with it, if you doing something wrong and I'm in fear of my life and you telling me I can't call it cops because I'm snitching, you're tripping. You're tripping. You not tricking me. I don't give a fuck how much people tell you it's wrong. I don't care what people say, how bad you look. If I'm a civilian, I'm letting you know straight up, I ain't going down. And a lot of stuff can be avoided, like I said. So a good situation of, like, stuff that can just get you away from even having this conversation is, be honest. I know some people that get in a car with somebody who has a gun on them. And I've been in that situation before, and I told them straight up, that's your gun. That's not my gun. If something was to happen and things were to go down and the cops was to pull us over, you're taking that. That's your gun. And you know what he says back to me? You already know I'm taking it. You know that's my gun. So I want it to be very clear, when the cops come and the cops get involved, I'm not going down. And don't act surprised when I'm not going down. There is nothing that I am going to do on the outside from prison that's going to put me in prison. That's the last place I want to be. I want to be out here making money, enjoying my life, and doing what I want to do. So you can say snitch this, snitch that. Personally, I'm not going to put myself in a position to even be in that position. But kudos to all the grandmas, the older people, the people that are citizens that are out here telling on people that's doing effed up stuff in the community because they're just making everything worse. And this mindset is just horrible. And I'm glad he just got schooled by Charleston White. Charleston White didn't even have to say nothing. He didn't have to say nothing. So, like I said again, this is a great video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and you let me know. Let me hear the tough guys in the comment section tell me I'm crazy or blah, blah, blah. I'm not even worried about all that. But hope y'all enjoyed the video. See y'all in the next one. Let's get to it. Like and subscribe.